loves, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we've got an Occasionwear haul, and this is actually one of my favourite Occasionwear hauls I've ever done on my channel, so I'm really excited to get this up for you. I'm going to try and talk a little bit slower today because I did have a comment last week saying I talk really fast, so I'm going to try and keep it a little bit slower today. If you are new here, do not forget to subscribe before you leave. I put fashion content out every Sunday, and if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and let's get started. So we're going to move this a little bit out just so I can have some space to pop in the try-ons on this side. And we're going to start off with Karen Millen, and Karen Millen are actually sponsoring the first part of this video, so thank you so much to them for that. I work with Karen Millen a ton, which means I've got a discount code for you, so I'll pop the discount code on screen and in the description box, and I'm going to link everything in the description box as always. So first up, we're going to start with this white number, and I was thinking for the occasion like an engagement party or something like a hen do, like maybe a hen weekend for this one. Most of the other ones are wedding guests, but I thought I would include one for anyone who was getting married this year. So we've got this white low V dress. I've actually got this in blue. You might remember seeing it last summer. I got it in like a bright electric blue colour, and I loved it and I wore it so much I thought I would pick up the white one as well. I'm not getting married this year, unfortunately, but I thought it would just be really nice for summer as well. Like, I have a ton of summer events, and I thought, oh, this would be a nice one. It's got really lovely feather sleeves, and that's one of my favourite things about this one. And it's got like this silk feeling, it's quite silky. So I picked this up in a size 8. The colour's actually ivory, so it's kind of like an off-white. You can still wear a bra with it. I've got this deep V bra. I'll actually link the bra in the description box below as well, because I always get a ton of questions about the bra, because I know some people obviously do still like to wear a bra even though it's got a deep V, but you can. I'll link it below. Then you've obviously got this waist tie, and I feel like if you've been here a while, you know how much I love a waist tie, and it's just so comfortable as well to have on. And I'm 5'10", so if you're new here, I'm 5'10", I'm quite tall, so I do struggle to get things long enough or to kind of like suit my body shape. And the one thing I always say I love about Karen Millen is the length of the stuff is just so perfect for me. Like, this length on this is just perfect. So next up, we're going to talk about this orange number, and I absolutely loved the colour of this when I saw it online, and I love a puff sleeve. I feel like puff sleeves have been in for like 2 years, but I'm so glad they come back every year because I just think it's so flattering on. So I got this one. My actual arm is aching. You know, I went to the gym and did a class yesterday, and I never do classes and I never ever go to the gym, and honestly I can barely hold this up. So yeah, I got this in a size 10, but I do feel like this one comes up a little bit smaller because I think I could even get the 12. Let me know what you think, but I do think this might still look a little bit too tight on me, so I might even size up to the 12 in this one. I'll show you a little bit of a close-up. We've got this runched detail in here. It's really flattering neckline, and it's kind of like this linen material, and then at the bottom you have got like a panel that's a bit more floaty. Also got a little bit of a split in there as well. I feel like the split comes to a perfect length, and obviously for a midi dress I think this is a really lovely length as well. You can style that up a ton of different ways. I popped it on with tan accessories, but I also think it would look really nice with black as well. So next up, we're going to talk about one of my favourite things from this haul, and it is these white trousers. And I do have a couple of pairs of white trousers, but I'm always on the hunt for a linen pair or like that spring summer vibes, because I feel like all of mine are a little bit thicker material. And these, I absolutely love the length on them. I couldn't even get over it when I put them on. Oh, I can never ever wear heels with trousers. I just have to accept that it's a thing. Like, if I want to wear trousers, I know I can't wear heels because I can never get them long enough with heels. And I can wear these with heels. Like, in the clip, I've got these on with high heels, and I'm talking like a high heel. It's not even a low heel. So obviously I can't contain my excitement on these. It's just so nice on as well. I feel like I'm just going to get so much wear out of these, like spring summer. I think they're going to be a perfect throw on. They're super long, they're very wide leg, and I do love a wide leg at the minute. And I got them in a size 8, but to be honest I could have gone even down to a 6. I think these ones come up a little bit big, so different to the dress, I've gone to a size 8 in these, and I am going to keep the 8 because I feel like they're super comfy, especially like if I want to wear them on holiday or anything. I do like to have a little bit of extra room just to be comfier. In the clip I've actually popped those Karen Millen trousers on with this cute little top from Mango. I feel like if you didn't want to do a dress for an occasion, a top and trousers is a really nice way to go. I got this in a size small, and I feel like it fits perfectly. Next up, we've got this silver metallic dress, and I actually have this in red. If you're a subscriber, you would have seen it before in red, and I just love the fit on it. And I feel like metallics are everywhere at the minute, and I'm loving them, so I thought I would pick it up in silver as well. So you've got this like kind of cut out here, but it's bone, so it stays in the exact position. Like when you've got it on, it doesn't really move around because it's got a bone around here. So I got this in a size extra small, but because it's like that stretchy material, I think it's totally fine. Also got a little bit of a split up the side as well. I've tried to show you that in the clip. And if you didn't want to go for silver on this one, there's I think red, black and white and navy as well, if silver wasn't your thing. So I'll obviously link the silver, but I'll link the red one as well. And next up, I think this is actually the last one from Karen Millen today, we've got this suit. I don't have the jacket because I just bought the waistcoat and the trousers, because I feel like now it's coming into spring summer, I wouldn't have really worn the jacket that much, so I just picked up these two. The waistcoat fit is perfect and I got it in a size 8, and the trousers are like a low-rise trouser. Honestly, you'll see it in the clip. I just think it's really different. It's very in at the minute, and I know it's a black and white suit, so you probably wouldn't be able to wear this to a wedding, but I feel like if you've got a graduation or any other occasions you can think of, just to get the way out of this, to be honest, like as soon as I tried it on, I was like, I'm wearing it out for lunch. So these are the trousers. I'll give you a little bit of a close-up look, but obviously you'll see it on in the clip. I got these in a 10. They are low rise, again, perfect length, although I cannot wear these with heels. This is a flat shoe. I've actually popped them on with trainers, which I know isn't really an occasion vibe, but you can dress it up as you see fit. And then this is a little bit of a close-up of the waistcoat. Again, that pinstripe, I got this in a size 8. You've got the black buttons on there, and I just think it's such a vibe. Next up, we are going full-on occasion. Like, you've got to have an occasion for this one. And look at, it's actually weighing down the hanger because it's so heavy. But I've actually got my brother's wedding coming up next month, and I did say over on Instagram, I am thinking and ordering a few bits just to see what I need to wear to that. I'm not in the wedding party, but I feel like I still need to wear something quite nice. So this is stunning on. I mean, it is very princess vibes. The skirt is huge. Like, I can barely even show you, but how pretty is this? This is actually from Miller. And I've got one more dress coming from Miller this week, so I feel like once that comes, I'm then going to make the decision, because the wedding is literally in 3 weeks, so I need to decide ASAP. The back detailing, and what I love about Miller dresses, they all have a really similar tie back, which means you can tie it as tight as you like. I'm gonna have to put it down a bit because, as I said, my arm is aching. But you can tie them as tight as you like, and I love that because I really like to be like cinched in at the waist, so you can proper pull it in because you've got this like corset back. And then you've got the corset in the front. It is so hard to show you this one. So you've got the bones. I'll show you from the back actually. So you've got the bones in the front there, but you can't really see them. And obviously the skirt is just huge. So I will actually just show you on the clip to the left because it is so difficult to show you holding it up. Also, so sorry about the background noise today. There is a little bit of building going on behind my flat, and it goes on every day, so I have to just work through it at this point. I got this one in a size extra small. I've just styled it with like really neutral heels, just because I feel like the dress is enough. You don't really need to style this up much. Next up, we've got this polka dot number from Mango. It's got the one sleeve detailing. It is again that like soft silky material similar to the first white one we saw, and the fit on this one is so good. I got a size small. The actual range of sizing is really good on this one as well, and it kind of already cinches you because it's got this detail in here. It's a little bit harder to show you, but it's got this like ruching here, and I just think it looks so flattering on. And again, the length on this was good for me as well. I was surprised because Mango, I never really know where the length is going to be long enough, but I felt like this one was really lush on. And I do love a polka dot as well. You can dress this up maybe like with a red lip just to make it a little bit extra. Next up, we have this lime green number with a backless detail, and I love a backless detail. I think I said in my last video, I've had a couple of tattoos on my back, so I'm literally buying everything backless now just because I want people to be able to see them. So this one's actually from ASOS Told, but they do have it in the regular as well. I'll link both below. I got this in a size 8. Oh no, actually I got this in a size 10. Again, the length is fab on this because it is from that Told section. It looks lovely on. It's hard to show you because it doesn't really look like much on the hanger, but it does look good on, and I'll show you to the left. The back detailing's kind of got this tie here and high neck, and you've got those little buttons there in the same lime green colour. This is a very light material, so I feel like this could be good for like an abroad wedding, like if it's somewhere hot. I feel like this would be a really good one. For a nice little split up the leg as well. I feel like I imagine this like on a beach wedding with like no shoes on, like it's giving me them vibes. Next up, we have this cord from Zara, and I actually already posted this one on my Insta, but I wanted to show you in case you didn't see it. And there is this cute little cord, and on the website I was actually really unsure about this one because the skirt looked like low rise, but when I put it on it was perfect. So I got the skirt in a size small, and this is a thicker material than most of the things we've already seen, so I feel like this would work more for spring vibes. I feel like for a summer wedding you might be a bit hot in this, Again, love the length on this. I was really shocked because Zara normally comes up really short, but it was perfect. So when I put this on, you can't see any of my stomach. I feel like it's because I got the skirt small enough that it sits on my waist rather than lower. And on the website, I think the model's wearing it a little bit lower so you can see more of her belly. But I feel like obviously for a wedding guest, you probably wouldn't want as much as your belly out. Next up we have this lilac number from ASOS, and I actually did a reel with this one over on Instagram and it was voted one of the faves. There's an alarm going off now as well, honestly. London is so hard to film. Like, there's somebody's car alarm, there's construction work. I can only apologise if you can hear any background noise in this video. They just do not stop. They work like so early in the morning until so late in the night. So it's really hard to find a time to film. But I know you guys will be fine with it. I'm actually moving soon, so fingers crossed that that gets pushed through soon so we don't have to deal with this much longer. Anyway, back to the dress. It comes with a waist belt, which we all know how much I love a waist belt. I've got these really thin straps for the high neck, which I think is really flattering on. And this one is so comfy. The material is super soft and it's got a bit of stretch as well. Next up we have this green number from Mango, and I love this on the website because I just love the colour on it. I thought it was going to be so lush on, and I feel like it is, but I feel like it's a little bit of an awkward fitting on the bust area for me. I feel like it's one of them ones you really have to try on to see if it suits your body shape. I got it in a size small, but I feel like even if I sized down or up it wouldn't have made a difference. But I have noticed just now that it has got straps on the back, so I feel like if it did fit you awkwardly and you loved it anyway, you could just pop the strap on it. Again, it was a lovely length, but it is this funny material, and I'll bring it a little bit closer to see if you can see what I mean. It's like one of them materials that makes that noise. It's quite thick, so probably wouldn't be best for summer. Probably a nice option for spring though. Next up we've got this bright pink number, probably one of the brightest things we've got in this haul. You've got the bones in the front again, just to keep that shape similar to the metallic one we saw at the beginning of the haul. And this one is from ASOS, but it's actually from a brand called Bardot. And I got this in a UK 10, but I should have sized down. It was a little bit big, so I should have got an 8 in this one. I love the colour on it, and I love the length as well. It was perfect. Got a silver zip down the back. I don't know with this one. I loved it, but I don't think I'm going to wear this one. I feel like it's probably going to be one of the other options I've showed you. And lastly, we've got another one from ASOS. I wasn't originally sure about all the blue and the green and the yellow, but when I tried it on, I think it actually really works. I've got blue nails as well at the minute, so I think it would look cute with them as well. We've got a high neck, maybe not the best for the heights of summer, but I feel like for the weather at the minute or the next month or two, you're going to be totally fine with this. It's got a waist tie on, and I feel like this is a very modest one. Like if you wanted to be a little bit more covered up, this one would be perfect. I love the sleeves. We've got this big cuff sleeve, which I think is so lush. Love a good sleeve detail. And again, the length on this was actually really lovely as well. I don't think it's actually from the tall section either. I think it was just from the regular. I got this in a size UK 10, and I feel like the fit on this one is perfect. I've styled it up pretty neutral, but I feel like you could pull up like one of the colours. Like if you wanted to style it with blue accessories or maybe yellow, like a nice yellow bag would also be really nice. I feel like this is a very easy one to like really accessorise up. I've just literally caught in the viewfinder that I've got a tag on the top still. This is classic me. If you're a subscriber, you will know I leave the tags on everything until I actually walk out the door, and sometimes even when I'm out the door I'll still have the tags on stuff. Honestly, I'm a nightmare. I just forget to take them off. Like when I try something on, I just forget. Anyway, moving on. And that is it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section what were your favourites, what you think I should wear to my brother's wedding, although I have got one more option to show you, which I'll show you over on Instagram. I'll actually pop my Instagram at the top of the screen if you want to come and say hi on there. Do not forget to subscribe before you leave. Everything is going to be linked in the description box below, and I will see you next Sunday.